Hey guys, this is Woody. This is a weekly series. It's not so much about the gameplay, but instead is about your letters and my answers to them. Let's get to it. After high school, 2 months later, I started talking to my former teacher on Facebook, and we flirted and ended up having a relationship for almost 3 years. We have amazing chemistry together, and we are like BFFs, best friends forever. We get along, and she's the reason I'm happy. We are soulmates. The problem is she's 9 years older than me, and she has a boyfriend, and they live together now. They've been together for almost 5 years. I'm 22. She said she wasn't going to marry him, and she's not happy with him. She told me this herself. I was there for her when she needed someone to talk to or to listen. I love her, and I care about her a lot. She does too. None of my friends know this, and she was also my first sexual partner. My question is, do you think I have a chance with her, or should I move on? This has been on my mind a lot, and I really appreciate your help. P.S. Love your videos, can't stop watching. You know what the problem with this setup is? It's not necessarily the 9 years, right? It's not necessarily that she was your teacher. It's not necessarily anything, but I think those are contributing factors to the fact that you guys have a power imbalance. And when you have that power imbalance, maybe you're dating your coach, maybe you're dating your teacher, maybe you're dating someone who's out of your league and just considerably better looking than you. It's hard to have a good relationship when one of the partners in this deal sort of controls the thing, right? You know, they decide whether you come or go. They decide whether this relationship is on or off almost single-handedly, right? With a great relationship, both of you sort of work to make this thing work. Both of you sort of, have an effort to keep this thing together. I worry that in your case, it's really you wanting this relationship to survive and go on, and it's her just kind of liking having you, right? She likes you, but she hasn't committed to you in the way that you would gladly commit to her. And, I know you deserve better, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that it can't be her, but it's time to demand it of her. It's time to say, look, I cannot be your guy on the side. I'm better than that. I cannot be, the one who's there for you to talk to and love up on when, you feel like it, and cast aside when it comes time for something real for this other guy, right? If you want to be with me, here's the new cost. You're actually with me, right? I am not the guy that you just sort of, take in and drop at your leisure because, and I know you hate this, that's who you are now, right? It's hard to hear. It's hard to follow. But man, you need to establish her as your actual girlfriend, since what you're looking for is an actual girlfriend, or you need to cast her aside and realize that, while you had a thing, and I don't want to call the relationship a failure, right? Because there was certainly some love in there. It's time to start new and get what you deserve, which is an actual relationship with someone who actually considers you to be a top priority. Hey Woody, how do you buy a condom? How do I know what size I am? And where do I buy them from? I'm not looking to be on Mail Monday, just a simple answer. Thanks and keep up the good work. Not looking to be on Mail Monday? Well, you got the bonus package because teen pregnancy is sort of one of the issues I hammer on this thing. First of all, where do you buy a condom? In the U.S., I know this really well. Overseas, I'm not positive, but I bet it's pretty similar. They sell them at the supermarket. They sell them at the drugstore. They sell them at those little quickie marts attached to gas stations, and probably some other places too. But that ought to get you covered. There's got to be one of those near you. As far as sizes go, there's only 2 sizes that I know of, normal and extra large. Normal is big enough to fit over my foot and my sexy, sexy calf. If that's too big for your wiener, then you're gigantic. There are some guys who claim that the, Magnum fit them better and that the other are too tight. I've never even tried the Magnum thing, and I'm quite the cervix pounder. But I would just start with normal, especially if you're a young guy. Heck, you might still be growing. I have no idea what you got going on downstairs. But as far as size, start with normal. You'll probably be okay. And then the last thing, and this is something that actually stops people from buying condoms. This is something that actually gets girls pregnant. They are scared of what people will think of them as they buy condoms. So what is your next step? You stand up tall, you puff your chest out, you go to the cashier, you plop down your cash and your condoms, and you have this attitude about yourself which says, women find me sexually irresistible. Don't be scared. Don't be embarrassed. Be the super you. You are potentially going to get some. Don't be embarrassed about that, assuming that you're ready for this and all that other stuff. I don't even want to cover it, but I do want to cover that you should not look, if you're ready to have sex, then you're ready to buy condoms, and that's how you do it. So good luck to you. Bye. This is from last week's Mail Monday. Sloppy Seconds follow-up. Hey Woody, I thought I would give you advice. Well, me and my girlfriend had sex. I'm glad I followed your advice. Boy, would I have missed out. But the news is spreading, and I don't know what I should do if my neighbor questions me if it really happened. Thanks for putting the question on Mail Monday. In case you missed it, and there'll be an annotation on the screen, last week this guy asked, and he said, look, I love my girlfriend. We're a great pair. We're thinking about, having sex, but she and my neighbor dated before me and she had sex with him first. What should I do? And he felt like his neighbor had this sort of, one up on him because he had been with her too. And I told him, look, women still have value even after the virginity's gone. If you don't, pursue something with somebody you love just because you weren't there first, then you're going to miss out on a beautiful thing. And it turns out that was on target. So good for you. I'm glad that you have a beautiful thing, going on right now. And if your neighbor hears about it, you say, yes, we did. She's mine now. You are merely her past. I am her present and I am her future. And we are the bond right now. You may have done that and I get that and that was her. But now it's us, and you don't have anything to hide. You don't have any, this shouldn't even be a question. What if my neighbor finds out? What if your neighbor finds out? You and your girlfriend are the bond. He is just this X. He's less than you. You and her. That's the way it is. So congratulations. Enjoy your relationship. If you're still here and you enjoyed the video, then perhaps I've earned your like. Here's 2 vids you may have missed. If you're new around here, you can click on the blue box and subscribe in the top right. You can catch my future videos. Have a good day.